Hey, welcome back to the Too Fast channel. In today's tabletop review, we're going to be taking a look at a laser bore sight made by Feyachi. This is a green bore sight, and it's in caliber 223 or 5.56 millimeter. And it comes with three extra sets of batteries in this nice little secure carrying case. The laser is a 510 to 520 nanometer laser. Obviously, this is entirely made out of brass. The range it's listed is between 30 to 300 yards, twice as long as a red laser, and it uses three LR41 batteries, and it comes with three sets of batteries. Each set of batteries will last for 35 minutes. So, as you saw in the beginning of the video, Feyachi's got their Black Friday sale coming up in just a couple days from November 24th through November 28th in their Amazon store. Check out the link in the description. They're going to have some good sales on some red dot sights, some firearm lights, and some magnifiers. So if you're looking at picking up any of the Feyachi products, getting it during their Black Friday sale is always a good idea. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at our item here. Also, this let's see, I paid $32.99 for this green laser bore sight. Um, these are nice little cases that these come in. A lot of laser bore sights I have don't come in these nice little cases, so this is always nice. And all right, so we've got a little user manual showing you how to put in the batteries. The positive goes on the top as shown in the diagram there. And they obviously have these in 7.62 by 3.9, Kalashnikov platform, 9 millimeter, and 223-556. And in a previous video, I reviewed the 9 millimeter one, made some modifications to that one. If you are interested in a 9 millimeter laser, you can check out that video. And let's see, 7.62 by 5.4. That would be like a Dragunov, I would assume, and 12 gauge. All right, so first thing, when you get this, if you're going to install the batteries, at least these that I have, are wrapped in this little blue plastic. Sometimes this plastic is clear, but you have to remove it. You can't just insert the batteries into the laser. It won't work. So I've already pre-removed that blue plastic wrap. So this just says Cal 223 Remington on it. It's a nice little design. It is brass, of course, so you want to be careful with this. These can be damaged if you slam a slide closed with these or you drop them on concrete. So there's a sensitive electronics inside, so always exercise caution using these. As the positive side goes up. Now there's no on-off buttons, so when you're done using this, you've got to take the batteries out and put them back in their case. Otherwise, the laser will stay on. And there's our last battery. So all three of the positives go up. And, if I can screw the cap on. There we go. All right, so that's basically all there is to turning it on. Now, in a rifle platform with a fixed barrel, you can insert this into the barrel, into the breech, and you can close your bolt. You don't need to slam it home. I would advise against that because the extractor is spring loaded and you really have to slam it hard to get the extractor over the lip of the cap. I don't advise that because you don't really need this. You don't need the extractor engaged on this. not in this particular application with a fixed barrel. So um, let's see. I've got a upper receiver over here, and I've got the bolt carrier group pulled back, and all we need to do is just yep, slide it into the breech. Trying to do this. There we go. And I'm going to use my pinky to push it all the way in and push my bolt carrier group all the way forward till it locks into place with the charging handle, and we're done. Let's see, what do we got? This camera. Will the camera catch it? There we go. So now you're in a position to go ahead and sight in your irons or sight in your red dot sight if you have one. So the advantage with using a laser bore sighter like this is instead of going to the range and making some initial adjustments, shooting 4 or 5 rounds, gauging the point of impact on a target, and then making more adjustments, sending the target back down range, shooting 4 or 5 more rounds, bringing it back, making more adjustments. You can burn through a lot of ammunition doing that. So what I like to do with these laser bore sighters is I sight pretty much everything in at 25 yards because that's the max distance of the ranges that I go to. Um, well, obviously I don't sight in pistols at 25 yards, but I sight in my rifles at 25 yards. And I've got in my you can do this in your home as well. If you can measure off 25 yards in your home, maybe from the end of one hallway down to the other, or from one end of your garage to the other. It depends on kind of house you live in. And I just put a target up on the wall, and I've got a table with a sandbag, and I set my rifle up and put the laser bore sighter in, and I can get everything adjusted absolutely perfect. And I tell you, when I do end up going down to the range, uh, I'm pretty much spot on using the laser bore sighter. So I don't really have to. I'll go to the range and I'll fire off a few rounds just to make sure. But out of the 2 dozen times that I've sighted in rifles, probably 2 dozen times on different rifles, it's always been pretty much spot on. So it's not like there's a large variance uh, from actually shooting rounds downrange versus sighting in using a bore sighter. That's been my experience. So I use bore sighters on my pistols and all of my rifles. This is my first green one. I obviously have not used it at the range, but I have played around with it a bit inside, and I can see it through the tinted glass of the red dots much better. So going forward, I'm going to probably stick to green laser bore sighters whenever I can, if I can get them. It's just easier for me to see. I don't have the greatest vision, and I find that the green just definitely stands out more. So anyway, I don't have any other talking points. I haven't actually used this, done any type of sighting at the range. I've only done it in my home, and it's worked out just like all the other laser bore sighters I have. So build quality appears to be good. Got a good value for the money. Comes with 3 sets of batteries, and of course, I forget what the warranty is. Most of the Feyachi stuff has a 12-month warranty on it, so Feyachi's got a pretty good warranty as well. Anyway, check out the links in the descriptions. Check out Feyachi's store on Amazon during their Black Friday sale. Maybe you can score some deals. All right, I'm going to catch you in the next video.